Hi there, beautiful viewers. My name is Anna. Welcome to Family Platform, your show where we give you all the glitz, the glam, and the entertainment. As usual, we have so much packed for you on the show today, from the glitz to the top trends, the quotable quotes, the food and nutrition segment on the streets, and of course the inside segment where we discuss issues that matter on the show. We want to go see the glitz for this week, which is Tiwa Savage performing at the Mobile Awards. Let's go see that. Welcome back, viewers. That was Tiwa Savage performing at the Mobile Awards. That was a very beautiful performance. I mean, who doesn't love a Tiwa Savage performance? Guys, we are going into the show proper. And as you know, I never do this alone. I have a new co-host on the show with me. The very beautiful, the very elegant Terry. Terry, introduce yourself to our viewers.
Hello, everyone. My name is Terry, and I'm so glad to be here.
Hey, welcome on the show.
Thank you.
All right, guys. It's about time for the top trends. I mean, so much has been happening over the course of 1 week. And of course, we have gathered everything for you, especially on the top trends for this week. So let's go see what's been going on. The top trends for the week are: I didn't have a bank account while with P-Square, May D. Nigerian singer Akinmayokun Awadumila, popularly known as May D, has opened up about the poor treatment he was allegedly subjected to while signed to R&B duo P-Square's record label Square Records. Featuring in the recent episode of the Honest Bunch podcast, the singer revealed that he didn't have a comfortable accommodation or a bank account while he was at the record label. For the 4 years I was with P-Square, I didn't have a bank account. It's only when someone has money that he opens an account. May D accused P-Square of sabotaging his chances with Akon's Convict Music, where the duo was previously signed. Music, sports will not make you a billionaire, Anthony Joshua. Nigerian-British boxer Anthony Joshua has advised that sports, music, or entertainment alone are not enough to make anyone a billionaire. The two-time world heavyweight champion dropped the advice in a Snapchat post where he urged individuals to prioritize sustainability, education, and sound business ethics over the allure of fame. He wrote, "For anyone to reach billionaire status, it will not be through sports, music, or entertainment. Don't get lost in the hype. Focus on sustainability, books, and business ethics," the boxer wrote on his X page. Joshua is said to have a net worth of around $83 million. 64 million pounds as of 2024, according to Forbes. Breastfeeding is hard but rewarding, says Wizkid's wife Jada. Jada Pollock, the new mom who just welcomed her third baby with Nigerian music superstar Wizkid, has made public her experience being a nursing mother. The new baby is Wizkid's first female child with Jada. The pair previously shared 2 sons. The birth of the new baby was announced in a rather cryptic manner when last week Jada shared a photo on Instagram where her baby bump had clearly reduced. Breastfeeding plus pumping is hard, but so rewarding. Every day I'm in awe that my body is producing something that feeds and keeps my baby healthy, and for that I am grateful, Jada wrote on Instagram. To some movie news, Funke Akindele's Everybody Loves Jennifer shatters records with $1.6 billion box office haul. Has smashed records to become the highest grossing movie of all time in West Africa, earning an impressive $1.6 billion just 1 month after its release. Film One, the movie's distributor, shared the exciting news on its Instagram page. Joining in the celebration, Akindele expressed her gratitude to fans on her Instagram page. Everybody Loves Jennifer premiered in cinemas on December 13, 2024. Grammys still set for February 2nd despite Los Angeles fire tragedy. The 2025 Grammy Awards slated for February 2nd will proceed as planned despite the devastating fires scorching Los Angeles. The Recording Academy has disclosed in a letter to Academy members. The organizers said the 67th Annual Music Awards Gala will take place at the Crypto.com Arena in downtown LA in close coordination with local authorities to ensure public safety and responsible use of area resources. Top nominees for this year's award include Beyoncé, Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, and Kendrick Lamar. At least 24 people have died, tens of thousands of people are displaced, and swaths of Los Angeles sit in ruins nearly a week after fires broke out when extreme winds spread flames across arid Southern California, crippling the city and razing entire communities. And in sports, former Liverpool and West Ham defender Rigobert Song has been appointed as the new head coach of Central African Republic, CAR. The 48-year-old replaces Swiss coach Raoul Savoy, who was fired in October towards the end of CAR's unsuccessful 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying campaign. Song, who played a record of 137 games for Cameroon during a 17-year international career, previously spent 2 years in charge of his homeland. He led the Indomitable Lions at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar and at last year's Africa's Cup of Nations, where the side was knocked out in the last 16. And that's all for today on the Top Trends. Thank you for listening. Welcome back, viewers. It is still Family Platform, and we are having such a good time in the studio. On the Top Trends, I would like us to talk about Mr. Mehdi not having a bank account while with P-Square. You know, all those times where he was dropping all those hit songs from. Exactly. I mean, I was 11 singing Mr. Mehdi's songs word for word.
And his songs were really nice.
Really good.
So it's really weird that he didn't have a bank account. Like, I'm sure it was more than 18. So where exactly was the issue, right? But looking at it now, I'm like, maybe it was just planned at the same time. Maybe like the management all planned it, or it really didn't take a stance to actually speak up and say, okay, I really want this.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, him being like a fast rising act at that point, he just wanted to be around P-Square. P-Square were like the biggest artist at the point. So for me, he said it on the show that it was just I'm with P-Square, I'm covered. But I feel like, you know, as an artist, you always have to get everything on pen and paper because you never know when you'll be racking in millions.
Exactly. And we've never heard his name for like years.
Yes, at the end of the day. All right, moving on. The hype around Everybody Loves Jennifer. How true is this hype? Have you seen the movie?
No, I've not.
Okay, I've seen it. And honestly, I feel like, not to yuck anybody's yum, but I feel like maybe some of these bloggers are, you know, just overhyping this thing. I've seen the movie. We've had better movies than, don't kill me guys, but we've had better movies than Everybody Loves.
So let me ask now, was it a storyline?
I feel like it was so much happening and nothing happening at the same time. You know, the only place that even got my interest in the movie was the parts where, you know, the place where they said, oh, she was when I took the cocaine after pretending to be a Jesus baby and all of that. I feel like that was the only place that had some sort of action. Suspense. Yeah, suspense in the movie. But other than that, I really just, the person I even went to the cinema with was sleeping. If the movie was so interesting, I don't think the person would have been sleeping.
But to be honest, I'm going to give Jennifer, like, the marketing behind this movie was
the
great.
marketing
was
100%.
Fantastic.
All right, guys, that'll be all for today on the Top Trends. We are about to go on a very short break, which we will, of course, take the quotable quotes for this week. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It is still Family Platform. Back, viewers. It is still Family Platform, and yes, that was King Maddie with American Love. I love that song. I love King Maddie. She's doing absolutely wonderful in her own lane, just, you know, doing her thing. Do you like King Maddie?
Yes, I do.
All right, guys, today on the show, we would be talking about plantains, which is literally one of my favorite things to eat. I feel like if you don't like plantain, you are just a sad person, or there's something going on in your life and you need to check yourself. But before that, yeah, we are discussing the health benefits of plantains. So plantains are a member of the banana family. They're a major food staple in Africa, and they also form part of the diet in Latin America. Unlike bananas, people usually cook plantains before eating them. Cooking methods include frying, baking, and boiling. Plantains can also be eaten at different stages of ripeness, from when the fruit is green through to when it is yellow and black. Plantains are a low-fat source of starchy carbohydrates and fiber. They also contain good amounts of vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and calcium. Plantains are also a good source of vitamin C, and including them as part of your varied diet can help support your immune system. However, heat and light can destroy vitamin C, so when cooking plantains, use as little non-boiling water as possible and only cook them for a short period of time. Plantains are a good source of potassium. Including them in the diet may help regulate the blood sodium and potassium balance in your body. So if you do not like plantain because you feel like, oh, maybe it's not healthy or it's not good for you or it doesn't really do anything for your body, I think you should stop thinking like that and get some plantain today, either fried, roasted, boiled, however you want. Make sure you enjoy some plantains today. What do you think, Terry?
Yes, I actually love plantain, and I know that unripe plantain is really healthy. Like even like many people always recommend that, okay, it's like unripe plantain, but I know it's not so tasty. The one that is actually tasty is the fried one,
Exactly,
which is
dodo.
irresistible. I love it.
All right, guys, make sure to have some plantain in your diet today. We are moving on to the On the Street segment of the show, and we are going to ask people on the street if having a glamorous wedding is necessary in a marriage. Do you think it is necessary to have a flamboyant, glamorous wedding or not? Let's go hear what the people on the streets have to say. We'll be right back.
Well, glamorous wedding is according one to choice, your status, but it's not compulsory. You must consider these two things. It's a matter of choice, and two, your status matters. You can't expect somebody like Buhari's son is getting married now to not be glamorous. There's no two ways about it. It will. Or Tunumbu's daughter or son is getting married. It will be glamorous because of the caliber of people that will attend. It will definitely be. Example of it was the Jonathan's daughter that got married the last time. Think multiples of cars, you understand, as a gift. So, but it's a matter of choice.
Well, I think it's relative, and it's also the African thing, because the white culture where we borrowed from, we don't see those kind of things. You hardly will see them throw around things like that. But when you come to the African context, it's as if we want to throw away everything. And you see a lot of wastages. For me, if you have the way we do, you have the money, fine, you can go ahead and do it. But it's a matter of priority. So if I feel this money is, instead of wasting it and all of that, I should be able to invest, I should be able to save or do other things with the money, right? But some people wouldn't think like that. And you won't hold anybody responsible for that because it is their money. But on the whole, I would submit that this kind of wedding that we do here in Africa is not necessary. Because if you check those marriages, sometimes after the wedding, you get it, the marriages will just break out.
It depends on your capacity, and also family backgrounds matters a lot. So you don't have to be impressed by friends, relative, or it's just it depends your ability and what you have. So
I think it's about the couples rather than the wedding. It's about the marriage rather than the wedding. So I don't think the wedding part is necessary. It's just a matter of preference.
Welcome back, viewers. It is still Family Platform, and it's about time for the Insight segments. We, of course, just got back from the streets where we asked people if, having a glamorous wedding is necessary in a marriage. I want to ask you that, Terry. Is it necessary for you?
For me, it's necessary. I love it, and it's a once in a lifetime thing. Like, it's not something I will do this year and do it again. So it's like, I'm just gonna do it this once. So let it just be good. Let it be nice. Let me love and enjoy it, and let me be able to look at it and say, this is the reason why I married this man. Like, yes. So I really think it's important. But at the same time, in everything, there should be moderation, right? The marriage is more important than the wedding. The wedding is not the marriage. The wedding is just one day. So right. So you're not just going to spend all the money on the wedding and then the marriage will not come and then you're like, what's there to like live for, right? There's many people that even their marriage, like if they had not spent the amount of money they spent, after the wedding, they will still have like enough money to like start a business and be good and be fine. But they like lose a lot of money from that and just focus on the wedding and then go broke after.
Absolutely. Honestly, personally, I wouldn't want a glamorous, flamboyant wedding. I feel like if we do the traditional rites, go to the court, sign the papers. After that, I go to a restaurant with a few of our friends and family.
You must be a very private person.
It's not about privacy for me. I don't want to invite
Something loud.
100 people and I'll come and dance for you guys and you guys will eat my free food. No. I mean, Terry, I want to know, what are your thoughts on this? Especially, depression, dating couples.
Yeah, so for example, I would say like if you're just dating, right? You should be able to understand like where exactly is this man? Because now if you look at what the women, the kind of like things they have in their head, if the man is not buoyant enough, many times even for that particular wedding, and sometimes I don't even know if people do 50-50 or they do 100-100, but many times the financial is always on the man. And sometimes I do believe that the men are not so big on having that flamboyant wedding. But then if you look at Moses Bliss, that wedding was very flamboyant. And I feel like he was the one that intentionally just said, you know what, I need to do this thing big, right? And there are many people that will see that they don't have the kind of account balance that he has, and they push themselves to like, if Moses can do this, then I would do this. And I think it's also just peer pressure. But look at your bank accounts, look at what you have currently. Is this really enough? And don't just invest on just the wedding, think about the marriage after. And I like the fact that you actually said the vacation, like the honeymoon, because that is what will last a lifetime as well. And I know it's not just going to stop there, because after like 3 years you should do another vacation.
Exactly.
So yes, like spend money on those important things and don't just drown in that pressure, right? While the pressure is still coming, still look at it like, okay, what exactly can I do? You actually try to please the family as well, because the family is very, very important. You're not just marrying the lady, you're marrying the family. And if you're not marrying a family that the mother is like, no, like it has to be big, the wedding might not just go well, because you're also trying to manage. Like, they have to be like a balance, sort of. You get here. So that's actually what I think.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. I feel like, first of all, when you're dating and you're dating to marry, you know your partner, you know their financial capacity. You can't be dating someone that is earning, 100, 200K, and you want a wedding that costs 20 million, 30 million. You have to cut your coat according to your size. Plus, I feel like if you are spending over 50% of your finances on your wedding, you are making a very terrible decision. Because at the end of the day, these people that are coming to your wedding will go to their houses and you'll be left with debts to pay. You don't want to start your wedding paying debts. You don't want to start your marriage, paying debts, instead of just enjoying, the life after the wedding and just putting yourself, how do they say it? Finding your balance.
Yes.
Because
And one thing that people also do, many people actually borrow money for this wedding.
Yes.
Like, they borrow a lot of money because they believe that they will get it back, right? I know that many celebrities are also doing, like, even when they are going to celebrate their birthdays, they like put in all their money because they know people will spray them. And sometimes these people don't even end up coming to the wedding.
Exactly.
Or they don't even spray as much. But of course, you've planned it around, I have people, I'm going to talk to them and they are going to do something about it. But they might not now end up, spending that amount of money. They see it as an investment, honestly.
I feel like it's a 50-50 investment. What if they don't come?
Exactly.
What if they don't spray you even up to half of what you've spent? You've lost. So it's not a wise investment. So let's stop making unwise investments. There are so many better things you could do. You can start up businesses. You can invest it into making memories with your partner. That's all that matters, really. You need to make beautiful memories with your partner, like I'm going to be doing, instead of having a flamboyant wedding. Well, guys, that's all we have to say regarding societal pressure on dating couples. I feel like you should not allow the society to pressure you into doing what you're not capable of doing. And if you're capable of doing something flamboyant, glamorous, do it. I'm going to watch your videos on Bella Naija. I'm going to be stuck on it because I love to see it, but not for myself though. But I love to see people, doing this flamboyant weddings and all of that. So yeah, do what works for you, but be wise and make wise financial decisions because nobody's going to drink Gary with you
Exactly.
at the end of the day. With that said, we have finally come to the end of today's show. It's been such a wonderful time with you, Terry.
Yes, thank you so much.
Well,
I'm so glad to be here.
guys, we're so lucky to have you on the show. Well, guys, do not forget that you can join in on the conversation by using the hashtag Family Platform across all our social media platforms showing on your screen, and let us know if you think that, you know, the glamorous weddings are really, really necessary. With that said, my name remains Aba Ene. Until I come your way next time, keep watching Family Platform and be good. Bye, guys.
Bye.